viewers, I welcome you to JY TV Talk Show. I am The Rich, the host for the best TV talk show on JY TV News. On JY TV News, we bring to you everything you need to know on entertainment, politics, music videos, and religion, so many others. This program is proudly brought to you by JY TV Production, expert in IT, specialist, photography, and music video. You can contact JY Multimedia Production on their social platform, Instagram, JY TV News, YouTube, JY TV News, and on Facebook, JY TV News. Today is another day that we bring to you a lovely topic that I think you will love to hear about it. And it is on religion. Today, we are going to discuss about Ramadan. And I have here with me a leader who is well known in the community as well. So he's going to teach us, give us a broad knowledge about what is happening in their community and what Ramadan they are coping with. The Ramadan they are fasting, and they are fasting what season. So for me to introduce him, I would like us to go for a short commercial break. We'll be back. Hello, welcome back to JY TV Talk Show. Today I told you that we are going to talk about religion. When it comes to religion, we are going to talk about fasting during Ramadan. And I have here with me a wonderful, he's well known in the Muslim community and he plays a vital role. He's here to share a broad knowledge about Ramadan, fasting, what fasting does to them, why do they fast. So I am here to introduce him, and his name is Sheikh Abdul Salam. Sheikh Abdul Salam. Welcome to JY TV Talk Show.
Thank you.
Yes, we've been hearing your name in the community, Sheikh Abdul Salam. Can you briefly tell us more about yourself?
Alhamdulillah. All praises be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. As you requested to know, I am Abdul Salam in the community where I lead a mosque as an imam, and I know little about Islam. I won't say I know much. And, in brief, that is what I'm telling you for now. Yes.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
Okay. So we are in the fasting season when it comes to the Ramadan. Okay. So can you tell us a short history about Ramadan? What Ramadan is really?
Yes. Alhamdulillah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, before Allah sent Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, all the messengers who came, Allah prescribed a certain fasting for them. So when it got to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Allah sent a verse in Quran. بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون. That is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent to Prophet Muhammad. That, oh you who believe, I prescribe a fasting for you in the month of Ramadan. So, in doing so, you attain piety, cleanliness, and holiness to God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Okay.
That is what Allah sent to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
Okay, that's great. Okay, so you mentioned of fasting when it comes to Ramadan.
Yes.
Why do we fast during Ramadan?
As I said, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Holy Quran, لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ. Doing so, you will abstain from a certain things. Let's assume you are a rich man. Let's put the blessings aside. Let's talk about the moral aspect of it. You are a rich person. Maybe you've never known any knowledge about hunger. But when you fast, you know that yes, definitely poor or those who are deprived from food, definitely they are in serious danger. So by feeling so, you have the eagerness to help them because you know what it means to be hungry. You understand? And it has a lot of moral that we learn from fasting. Yes.
Okay. Yes. Okay, that's wonderful. Now to the next question: when should children start fasting? Is it the same as the adult or?
No, it's not the same as an adult. At least when a child is like from 9 or maybe from 9 there, because as for prayers, they start learning by 7. But a 7-year-old child, it will be difficult for him to fast. So maybe they start by 9. When they start by 9, you'll be observing them because maybe they are not strong as an adult. So you'll be studying them. When they are weak, you just ask them to break their fast because they are not strong enough. They are not into that maturity that they have to fast consecutively till evening. No. So that is how it is.
That's wonderful. That means that we have to observe them.
Yes.
Whether some of them are weak.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Observing them is very vital.
There's a key there.
Yes.
Okay, so how sick do you have to be to skip fasting?
Yes. We have it in 2 categories. We have like a normal sickness, like everyday fever, malaria, something. But we have like chronic diseases that you have to be on medication till the end of your life. Assuming like ulcer, like an aged person, someone who has any chronic disease that when the person fasts, it can cause the person's life.
Okay.
For those, they will not even fast. But they will not even fast. Assuming the second category, like someone who is sick, maybe fever. In short, a sickness that has a duration of you getting better.
Okay. Fever, like pain.
Yes, exactly. Yes, you break the fast. After when the month is over, then you repay those the ones you missed.
Wow.
Yes.
That is interesting.
Yes. Like the pregnant woman.
Yeah.
For her, she has to.
Yes, I will come back to that
okay,
one for pregnant people.
Okay.
Okay. So thank you very much.
You're welcome.
At this moment, we are going for a short commercial break, and we'll be back for more questions and answers on Ramadan fasting. Thank you.
Once upon a time, some people come together, made a plan, took a chance, agreements between one another, them they go.
Welcome back to the studio. You are watching JYTV Talk Show, and we are discussing about Ramadan fasting. Why fasting is very necessary. So stay tuned with us and share your comments, your views on what we are discussing in the studio today. Okay, we've said a lot. I would like to ask a question on a pregnant woman. Should pregnant women fast during Ramadan?
No. They are in a category where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَمَنْ كَانَ مِنْكُمْ مَرِيضًا أَوْ عَلَى سَفَرٍ فَعِدَّةٌ مِنْ أَيَّامٍ أُخَرٍ. Whoever is sick or is on a journey, embarking on a journey, should break their fast and repay it after the month of Ramadan. Yes. And when it comes to pregnancy, definitely everybody knows that pregnancy has a duration. So any sickness that has a duration, as I said, you put it down, you break your fast. After the Ramadan, then you fast. Wow. When it comes to pregnant women, if you are pregnant and you couldn't fast, when you are okay, you are free, you know you are in good condition, you will fast the 30 days.
30 days.
Yes, not consecutively. You can fast today, rest tomorrow. Then yes.
That means you have to take note of the times that you have
You
missed.
missed exactly.
Okay. You have to keep record.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
For you to fulfill.
Yes, exactly.
Fasting
Exactly.
process. Okay.
Exactly.
That is wonderful.
Exactly.
Okay. So I am going straight to this one. A person who is traveling, should that person fast during traveling time?
No, as I said, وَمَنْ كَانَ مِنْكُمْ مَرِيضًا أَوْ عَلَى سَفَرٍ. Whoever is on a journey, embarking on a journey, should break his or her fast and refast after the month of Ramadan. That is how it is prescribed.
Okay.
It's a mercy from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He can decide to ask us to fast, but you know, as a traveler, you know how it is.
Okay.
So Allah, out of His mercy, said, no, break your fast. After the month of Ramadan, then you will be the one you missed.
That's very good. Okay, when it comes to sickness, okay, or cleanliness during fasting, can someone who is vomiting fast?
Should someone vomit? Does the person is the fasting still valid?
Valid.
Should
Okay,
fast? Yes. If someone is observing fasting and the person vomits, is the fasting valid or not?
Yeah.
It's two things. When you intentionally cause the vomiting, which means you break your fast. Yes. But when it comes unintentional, that one, you just rinse your mouth and continue with your fast.
You just rinse your mouth.
You rinse your mouth, just put water and just throw it out and just continue with your fast.
But when it comes to eating, sometimes you eat maybe before you start your fast.
Like a dawn.
Yes, like a dawn. During the day, mistakenly, sometimes some of the food gets stuck in our mouth. What about if you mistakenly swallow some of the food substances? Does it mean that you are breaking your fast?
No, as we mentioned, mistakenly. Everything mistakenly is forgiven.
It's forgiven.
Yes, everything mistakenly is forgiven.
Wow.
Yes, and definitely, even when you have, that is why always you have to clean your teeth from the leftover food that remain in the teeth, because even if not in the fasting, should it be not in the fasting, when you even bring it up, you don't have to chew it. You have to throw it out. Yes. That is how it is.
Okay, that's very good to know. When it comes to brushing of our teeth, is it very important to brush our teeth? Because most of us, you know, are done, they eat, you know, are done. So must they brush their teeth? Is it compulsory? Or is it a must? Or what must they do when it comes to brushing of their teeth?
Concerning brushing, you know, we have like the ulamas, those who, the knowledgeables, they has two things about it. You know, this our Pepsodent and those kind of things, that our toothpaste, should I say, you know, it has this kind of chemicals and means that maybe you will still have it in your throat. But some of them said you can brush your teeth, but some differ that no, you don't have, because of the means that it has in it. Definitely.
So, okay, that is wonderful. Yes, I would like to ask one question more.
Okay.
Does injection leads to breaking of fast? When someone goes to hospital and is being injected, does it lead to breaking of fast?
Okay. Injection doesn't break fast, because the medicine that you are injecting yourself with, or they are injecting you with, is not aiding your hunger. I don't know. It's not aiding your hunger. Like when you are that injection should not be a substitute for food.
Food. Okay.
You know, we have some injection that they inject you, you will not eat, you will not feel hungry. But in this case, the injection shouldn't be that. It should be opposite of that. It should be those of malaria, other injections, but not the one that will aid you from not being hungry. Yes.
Exactly. Thank you very much. Yes, at this moment we are going for a short, quick commercial break. We'll be back for more questions and answers. welcome back to JY TV Talk Show. Can I give blood during fasting?
Should you be fasting? Yes, but it depends. You know, even in normality, when you give blood, they have to give you something to drink in order to regain energy. So definitely you cannot donate blood because
during
it will,
fasting.
yes, when you are fasting, because it will affect you. Definitely you need strength to fast, and taking blood, donating blood, is like you are taking some part of your energy out of you. So normally when we donate blood, you can see they give us something to drink, meal or those kind of certain product in order to regain energy.
That's wonderful.
Which means you cannot donate blood when you are fasting. Yes.
Okay. Can a lady fast? Let's assume a lady who is fasting during Ramadan and she has her menses. Can she continue fasting or then she has to stop?
Yes. Should a lady be observing fasting and let's say since morning by 5 p.m., 5:30, a few minutes to breakfast, then she realized that she has her menses. The fasting is invalid.
It's invalid.
Yes, it's invalid. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, out of his mercy, he will reward her for that. But that fasting is invalid.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, that's very good. Okay, so what are your plans, okay, for this Ramadan, your end, your celebration? What are you going to do? What do you do?
As we all know, in this COVID era, definitely everything that we have to do has to follow the protocol.
Exactly.
You understand? Like this nose mask and hand sanitizers.
Yes.
It must be a must.
It must be observed.
Yes, it must be a must. We should use it in this time, you know, because definitely we are going to celebrate and that we will be in crowd and all this, so we should observe some little distance as the protocol demands. Yes.
So I would like you to advise the youth out there, those who use motorbikes to display for celebration. What advice do you have for them out there?
Yes, for them, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَلِتُكْمِلُوا الْعِدَّةَ وَلِتُكَبِّرُوا اللَّهَ عَلَى مَا هَدَاكُمْ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَشْكُرُونَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, when we complete the 30 days or 29 days of Ramadan, we should praise him, not being immoral. We should praise him. That is why we go to, some people go to Independence, they pray in various parks, it's for praises. So someone who is praising his God definitely will not involve himself or herself in immoral act. Assuming like motorbike, you are going to hurt you are going to hurt yourself, hurt the pedestrian, and all that, which is not acceptable. Yes, which is not acceptable. So we should be careful with that.
So Sheikh, what advice will you give to the public out there? Your last words.
My advice goes to my fellow Muslims. This is a time that we should be observing and praying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. After our prayers and everything, and the last day of celebration, we go and misbehave as if we were not those who were crying in our mosque, in our various masjid, asking for Allah's mercy. It is not good. Whatever you were able to abstain from during the month of Ramadan is the same you should be out of month of Ramadan, because all the months are the same. The only difference is we fast. What is prohibited in Ramadan is the same prohibition out of Ramadan, except those fasting regulation. So we should be very careful and vigilant the way we live our life. We should be an example to the rest of the religion, so that they can define Islam in you and know what Islam is all about.
Yes, here ends the show. This is JY TV Talk Show. Thank you for joining us and watching our talk show today. I would like you to follow us on our various social platforms, JY TV News, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. My name is The Rich. See you on our next talk show.